Just to share with everyone why we are doing this, we would want to continuously elevate the events industry, not just here, but in the entire region. So we would want to give you all a platform that you would be able to expose your services, your products. You have to be in a professional arena to be able to showcase what you have and what you can provide. Okay. So, you know, if you think about it, events is something that everybody needs. This is an industry that will never die. Okay? So tayo, who are in this industry, we are always stressed. We are always up late at night, but we are going to be here as long as you would want it. Because no matter what age, what nationality, what gender, no matter what is your status in life, events will always be a part of each and every one of us. And so we are all here to provide that service to everyone.
Mayong adlaw, mabuhay ug madayaw gikan sa Dakbayan sa Davao. And we are here right now sa day 1 sa tuwang Bride and Bliss Expo kung asa usa sa mga booths ang atuang mabisita dinhi karon. And of course, bago lang ni na mugna nining maong Amoria Studios Events Management Services. And of course, let's not wait further ado kay na naman sa akong atubangan, the proprietor herself, and of course a former beauty pageant contender, and she's now married from a bumbero. Charet. Ladies and gentlemen, Joyce Ann Alcantara Dalumpines Alagaban. Hello. Mabuhay ug madayaw, Joyce.
Mabuhay og madayaw. Hello po Davaoenos. Hello Davaoenons.
Yes, kumusta naman ka? And I think murag kumusta ang imuhang magtiayon?
Okay lang ko. Nagihapon, padayon, gihapon sa live.
Yes, okay ko kani. Gusto na akong mahibal-an interesting imo ang kano saan nagyud gimug na ang imuhang kaugalingon nagyong business gyud, which is in relation sa mga events and weddings, mga ingana. Kano saan nagsugod gyud?
Nagsugod din siya atong nagpa-church wedding mi sa Caraga, Davao Oriental. Originally, nagpuyo mi sa Tagum City. And then among wedding is sa Caraga, Davao Oriental. So wala mi nagkuha og coordinator ato na time. Kami jud ang nag-asikaso, nagplan, nag-execute sa amo ang kaugaling wedding. And then after that, July 31, 2025, namugna ang Amoria Studios Events Management Services.
Okay, so kani what are the events na inyo na gina-offer for those nga mga kaslunon or dili ka mga uban na magpa-birthday or whatever it is?
Yes. Debuts, we have also the weddings, intimate, grand weddings, customizable weddings, kung sa ilahang mga gusto pa po na mga inclusions, and tanan-tanan, corporate events, tanan, pwede, bridal shower, but now, nakafocus muna siya sa mga big events, like weddings, debuts, and corporate events.
Usa ka itong mga promos, of course, ginadalit po for those na, for example, nga na pabukog birthdays ba ya?
Oo. In a wedding, for here, no nga, kinahanglaan mag-book sila or magpa-reserve sila here under the Bride and Bliss Expo 2025, they will have a 15,000 cashback after the reception. Same pod sa debut. If na-debut magpabook karon sa Bride and Bliss Expo 2025, makauli po siya og 15,000 cashback after the event. Ingon ana siya. But originally, pag wala yung expo, syempre naman dyan yung mga exclusive packages diri, exclusive na mga promos. Originally, 10,000 pesos dyan ang cashback automatic kay Amoria Studios Events.
Na mas interesting ko nga nganong you have moved from Panabo to Tagum. Nga naman kay diha man gyud ang inyong business location.
Opo. Married naman, and then amo ang bahay kay naman sa Tagum City mismo. So, moto na transfer na ko. And now, si Amoria Studios Events, ang localization niya or ang scope niya is ang Region 11. So, we are also catering a traditional military wedding celebration, which is also, I am also married with a Lakan. So, we've also experienced the traditional military wedding.
And for those na gusto mag-contact in regards na for inquiries and mga frequently asked questions nga gusto nilang please do invite sa ato ang mga kaigsunan.
Yes, for more info, just like, follow page, and you can also message our Facebook page, Amoria Studios Events. Anytime, anywhere, I can reply. Ako jud mismo ang owner ang mag-reply sa inyo. And any queries, any quotation, go!
Yes, okay. Thank you so much sa imuha, Joyce-an.
Thank you, Sir Carl.
Mayong adlaw, mabuhay ug madayaw gikan sa Dakbayan sa Davao. And of course, we are here for the Bride and Bliss Expo where it is a successful for the first day and they'll be here until tomorrow. But of course, we will gather around together with the owner herself, the one responsible for this event, and it's the first in Davao City. Let's all welcome Miss Monina, our Evangelista. Mabuhay ug madayaw, ma'am.
Mabuhay ug madayaw, Carlo. Good afternoon and good good evening, everybody.
Yes, I am so glad that we met at this moment for this opening. So, how is the feeling that you had successfully launched this first Bride and Bliss Expo here in Davao?
I am at a loss for words, Carlo. It has been very exciting for us, but also very tiring, especially the past few days, because a lot of preparations are, of course, at hand still, and a lot of last-minute changes and a lot of last-minute requests. But finally, we are here, and I cannot contain my happiness and my excitement for everybody, not just for us and not just for our team, but all the exhibitors and the attendees as well. We are super, super happy that it turned out very well, and the crowd is coming in really well. It is such a success, but there's still another day tomorrow.
Yeah, I know there is a lot of frequently asked questions regarding, of course, the preparations of they will have their day in their wedding, but I know there are some instances that goes out of control when it comes to have the last minute changes. So I don't know if you have experienced such in some of your clients before, but how do you give the advice to those who will be given the last minute preparations right before their day of their wedding?
Okay, actually we did experience that, and we did experience a big change or a big last minute, I would say, cancellation. Okay, so one company backed out actually the very last minute, and this happened only yesterday without any prior advice. So the advice that I will give to anybody who experienced this, because being in the events industry for so many years, I somehow had that training already that in any situation, finding the solution is key. Okay, so when we had this challenge or difficulty yesterday about one exhibitor backing out the last minute, we had to focus on what we need to do. And finding the solution is one way of giving everyone a better, a peaceful mindset. And with that, our day was not spoiled. Our opening was still okay. I did not have that, bad mood It did not affect my mood continuously. Of course, it did for a short while, but it did not affect my mood continuously because we were able to find the solution we needed.
I know. Ma'am Molina, I know this is quite a very interesting question that everyone else would like to do. Though, although you have said it in the media launch regarding the DIYs of those organizers, or they might say they should make their own aesthetics, or that would turn out to be miserable in the very end. So I don't know if for those who might find some clients who would take the risk of doing the do-it-yourself when it comes to organizing events such as birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, and so on. What is also the advice you'll be given if those they will take the risk of doing the DIYs?
Okay, Carlo, I think weddings is totally different talaga. If you are, if you want to DIY your birthday, your anniversary, or any other social event, I think that should be okay at a certain level. But weddings only happen once in a lifetime. It's, I think, for most women, that's the most important event in their life. So, I do not suggest really doing it yourself because, as what I have explained in the past, if you are not a professional or an expert into doing it, you'd rather leave the planning and the visual, the planning and preparation of your event to a professional. Again, relating it to building a house, it's something like that. If you want to build the house of your dreams, how it will look like and how much money you want to spend for your house, you have to get the perfect architect or designer for it. Diba? A professional who knows what he or she is doing, who knows which suppliers that you can get out of the vision and the budget that you have. So again, it still boils down to getting the perfect wedding or event planner for you.
Okay. Second to the last, I know that there are some organizers that is just only once in a blue moon that everyone was very cautious about the fly-by-night, I suppose. But how can you explain to those that they should be suggesting to find an organizer that is licensed, registered, and legitimate in order for them to make things amend that their events will be successful?
Yeah. Okay, that's one of the reasons why we organize this expo. Because all of the suppliers that you see here, we filter them and we make sure that they are legitimate suppliers, registered with mayor's permit and, registered with the BIR, which elevates their legitimacy. No? So you have that certain level of confidence that it's not going to be a false or a fake transaction. So apart from that, we of course all of the suppliers here in the expo are legit. And apart from that, we always encourage our clients to check with your wedding planner or your event organizer on their professional advice about each supplier that you want to consider. Another very important thing, Carlo, is the contract between the supplier and the client. Okay? So the wedding planner actually should be very meticulous about checking the contracts or the proposal of each supplier so that we ensure that the client is protected also. Okay? A contract is very important. A contract is legally binding. That's why in any transaction by the couple, a proper contract should be in place.
Ma'am Monina, last on my end,
Yes.
I know I don't want to spill the tea with the expectations because you have mentioned in your opening statement that there are for the future years that Bride and Bliss Expo will consider to be the biggest, I suppose, here in Davao. But how will you able to improve in order with the assessment that you see for the 2-day expo here at SMX?
Okay, definitely, Carlo. This one is not perfect. There are a lot of things that we learned. There are a lot of things that we still have to adjust, especially that this is the first time that we have here. Although right now what we have is a success, we are going to ensure that the next ones will be even better. More research and adjustments on what we have learned through the planning process. No? So, yun. Yes, I am not also going to spill the tea, but there are some things that we know that we need to change and we need to adjust. So, next time, it's going to be so much better.
We kindly invite our viewers to join for tomorrow's, the last day of the Bride and Bliss Expo here in SMX Convention Center in Davao City.
Okay, thank you, Carlo. I would like to invite everyone who has not visited yet. Please do come here at the SMX Convention Center at SM Lanang. We are going to have a spectacular second day tomorrow, apart from the performances and the mini talks that we are going to have. I myself am going to give a lecture about how to plan a wedding effectively, efficiently, and according to your budget. And to end up our program for tomorrow, we are going to have a grand fashion show, which is participated in by 4 top designers that that does bridal couture, and participated in by more than 30 models here in Davao. So that is going to be tomorrow for the bridal fashion show. And of course, the much anticipated grand raffle draw is going to happen tomorrow. A lot of people has already submitted their bookings here, and so we have already issued a lot of raffle tickets, Carlo. So tomorrow we will have the grand raffle draw, where we'll be giving away the grand raffle prize of 100,000 pesos in cash. Apart from the other prizes that our exhibitors are giving away, like engagement rings and overnight stays, and use of the Vespa motorbikes that we have outside. These are part of the raffle prizes for tomorrow. So please do come and join us. We are open tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. We'll hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Carlo.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Monina Evangelista, for the chance. And
Thank you. Thank you again for the support.
yes.